just can't seem to get inspired when I sit down to make music. I get all these ideas when I'm out and about, but then when I sit there in the studio, I get stuck and frustrated. Now, you know when I told you I didn't finish a single thing on my own for 2 whole years? Well, what I was doing there was taking my lack of inspiration as a sign that I wasn't doing anything good. So I wouldn't commit myself to the process. And part of that process is sometimes just grinding through it.
Yeah. Young kid with a dream that set the standard. If you wonder where hip-hop went, I got the answer. It's all up in my system, I spit it sicker than cancer. Contagious with these rhymes, I'm spreading positive vibes to the people. Yeah, we uplifting the soul. You wanna stand up for something, speak loud and be bold. This is what I stand for, I'm holding my ground. Music is how I vent, this expression through sound is all that I need to get through. Adversity hits you, unexpected but all protection is through your passion. Yeah, so make some noise if you feel me. We gon' blow the expectation through the ceiling. If you hurt, let this verse be your healing. Embrace the message and relish the feeling. This is real hip-hop, by the time you found it, you should consider this your public service announcement.
One time for the music, let me hear you. Shout out. If you wanna start a movement, let me hear you. Shout out. If you wanna change the world, let me hear you. Shout out. Let me hear you. Shout out. Let me hear you. Shout out. One time for the music, let me hear you. Shout out. If you wanna start a movement, let me hear you. Shout out. If you wanna change the world, let me hear you. Shout out. Let me hear you. Shout out. Let me hear you.
Yeah, always searching for something new to inspire me. I found the light in the roots of society. Take notice, we building up from the bottom. Foundation is solid, all the moves are magnificent. You know the motto, we all aim to be different. This is feel-good music, so how you living, kid? Back to the basics, grip the mic when the bass hits. When you hear Kenji and Joseph Jacobs, you better play this. Blast it loud, so homies from coast to coast, hear it come out. I said what? Blast it loud, so homies from coast to coast, hear it come out. Yeah, that's what I love to hear, that's why we keep it dope. Too many people losing grip, that's why we bringing hope. That's what I love to hear, that's why we keep it dope. Too many people losing grip, that's why we bringing hope.
And when I realised, or more accurately, when I remembered, that waiting for that lightning bolt to strike was only one side of the creative process, and the other side was the hard graft. The day in and day out work of building the lightning rod out in the driving rain to attract that bolt of inspiration, everything changed.
One time for the music, let me hear you. Shout out. If you wanna start a movement, let me hear you. Shout out. If you wanna change the world, let me hear you. Shout out. Let me hear you. Shout out. Let me hear you. Shout out. One time for the music, let me hear you. Shout out. If you wanna start a movement, let me hear you. Shout out. If you wanna change the world, let me hear you. Shout out. Let me hear you. Shout out. Let me hear you.
So the key here is to show up, not to give up. The only way you're going to maximise your chances of it striking is by going out into the storm, day in, day out. And the good news is that this ability, just like any other ability, you can learn, practice and develop.